right. Someone told me gotta turn lemons in the limelight. Cause in hindsight, life is do or die. But at least fail and let you know that you weren't too afraid to try. So before I make my exit, count everything that I'm blessed with. Now I'm high off life, on the best trip. Like never mind the strife that I'm tested with. I can't complain. My only love, she came back, but it ain't the same. But I'll be just fine even though I'm vexed. I'm still like fuck it, maybe I'll have better luck next time. My past relationships made me the man I am, a pessimist. Cause love and misfortune go hand in hand. But my opinion seems to gravitate them fritter. And what I convey is wisdom, they say it translates to bitter. Girls say I'm too immature for love. But for instance, how's that when the more I grow, the more I become distant? And fans tell me the facts show that I rap dope. Fam says I'm last hope from being flat broke. And my savage flow is nowhere near the status quo. So in the midst of black smoke, you'll see my trap soul using rap quotes to pardon the strife. Only 5'9", but rapping like I'm larger than life. Regardless of spite, this thing called life just brings one strife. When things not right, it seems like they jinx my plight. So I need to learn to shatter doom and let what matters bloom. Cause I'm only 2 thoughts away from a padded room. We're looking past the gloom, see things so apparent. Got the lowest self-esteem, but still I seem so arrogant. And fans notice all I'm spitting is the pain. So they say I'm emo, minus the slit wrist and the bangs. That the shit I kick's insane and no one's touching me on the track. But I got sick thoughts in my brain that got nothing to do with rap. As preachers preach fraudulent life quotes, I'm looking in from the outside as the butt of God's inside joke. Even when the stakes high, I go all in. Shame I got enemies that I trust more than my so-called friends. And I got a chip on my shoulder, but as I'm getting older, it starts feeling more and more like a brick of boulder. Now I'm living sober, when I go back to the beer, seems the more I write, the more it starts to feel like every bar's a tear, treading every song I hear. Life is troubles and blunders, and if it ain't one thing, then it's a couple others. I'd rather cheer when I'm sad enough to tear, but emotions run high and I pat it up the hair. They say I'm pessimistic when I'm sharing a verse, but if you're always prepared for the worst, you could bear any hurt. Still I patiently grow, I'm complacent with woes, and I felt all the cons in life. Now I'm just waiting for the pros, cause of deceitful truths from life and the evils it threw. I may come across as emo and blue, and being that true. I found bliss with pens, and I talk so much shit, I've developed brick thick skin. For instance, when reality seems to just hinder, and what I try hardest to forget is easiest to remember. And these days, I ain't sleeping so easily, and that's ever since my regrets started eating me. And I got problems with swallowing my pride, and plus, the fear of judgment is bottled inside. Too many guidelines to follow and abide. I'd rather wallow in rhymes and let my wisdom fill the voids of the hollowest minds. I start to panic in the heat. My main tactic is to reach, but I'm a contradiction, cause I don't practice what I preach. Like 1 minute I'll say there's more to life than what cash can get. Though I know I'm right, I don't think twice to try grasping it. I know there's cash to get till the casket dips, but I also know on that drastic trip that no cash go with. Still I grind to my paid song residuals. Let me make it rain like a seance ritual. If wisdom is wealth, then I'm working with a gold mine. Just listen to my lyrics for the cosign. I keep it 100 in life, not only when I kill a beat. Ask my ex, we don't talk, but I'm sure even she'll agree. If right before you died, your life flashed before your eyes, I probably hear one of my songs, cause my life is on those lines. The strife gets left behind as I reenact anecdotes. So much emotion in my raps, you think the track has a post. Tell my mama I'm sorry, I know she tries to help. There's no excuse for me not calling, just trying to find myself. Tell my grandma I love her, and that's with all my heart. Though I should show her more, let her know that we'll never grow apart. Tell my brother, believe me, things will get better easy. Pick up the phone if he ever should need me. And tell the fans, only reason I'm late with the post, cause that's the internet, my real life be taking its toll. And if my lyrics depressed, that's my life shown on the page. So when I do have writer's block, it's cause my life is going great. Tell rap that it's taught me in the code this way, that the ones never heard usually have the most to say. But when all you get is criticized and everyone's got a bone to pick, you start appreciating the attention that you don't get. But still I write a savvy letter just to match the weather. With that said, tell hip-hop that I'm glad I met her. I ignore trends, but I'm at a world's end. My ex-girlfriend keeps my mind at a whirlwind. Tell my ex, though we haven't set aside our differences, she could do what she wants as long as I ain't gotta witness it. And though she's back in my life, it's just not the same. Problems don't change, so I'm jotting just to stop the pain. I was deigned to how you tarnish my brain. I'm self-conscious, so my conscience was cautious to change. And all this drama, I can't stand it. Now I'm just a victim left stranded for taking love for granted. I'm over here depressed, Dedicating you songs that ain't have no effect, cause you ain't hesitate to move on. Hearts filled with pain, so the scars still remain. Something caused you to change, now I walk in the rain. I thought love was when flaws start to seem so perfect. Apparently not, cause things didn't seem so certain. You always brought up cheating, which we know ain't help, but you'd have never even known if I ain't say so myself. I wrote you a song so you could see things my way. That didn't work, you still chose to hit the highway. Said you can imagine how I'm feeling's the worst, but you don't know how it hurts, cause the road's on reverse. You held shit in, thinking that will hold my heart, but your attempts to bring us closer only made us grow apart. You made me the villain. Ask yourself whether you were willing. Either way, I'm doing better than I'm feeling. You never really saw me as the good type dude, till evil pictures you made of me started to look like you. I've mastered the weather, my past is pleasure, but once a good dude gets fucked, he'll just smash forever. And I was told bitches would get you, that's a doom fate, cause once you realize you got, then it's too late. You ain't move on the coat, that's a lie in the sense that you left me, so who you trying to convince? Hasn't even been a week, and you're already with another guy, so what I thought was the pretty truth had to be an ugly lie. Thought we were going places, but all I see's damage, cause you packed up and left, yet I'm the one stuck with the baggage. Let you tell it, I started to seem like a burden, and any more cold-hearted than I be hypothermic. Now I need mics to burn it, got no choice but gripe at the fact my love life doesn't love life. It's easy to ignore someone's sadness is true, cause it's all fun and games until it happens.